In today's video, we are going to be reviewing a movie called Piano Love. It is a South African movie and it has just been released on Netflix. I think it was released this month that we're in, September, brand new. And yeah, we just watch it and we just came here to give you guys what you can expect, how the movie is. For me, honestly, I mean, it is in Kasi and it's giving that Kasi love, but not really Kasi love, you know. Um, and it sets off as two artists who goes by the name of Larato Sipo, and his stage name is Preacher. So they're just having hard times as new artists, they're still trying to find their ways. I think even Larato was enrolled in a university and she was just trying to find her way. Unfortunately, she got expelled and now she has to come back to Gazi and hustle. Same thing that happens with Preacher, who is a hip hop artist, and things really just don't go well for him as Amapiano are popping up in South Africa, or should I say in Africa, because I've heard that even other countries are adapting to Amapiano. They're kinda, giving our country, South Africa, a pep for establishing Amapiano. And I can say that Amapiano is just one music that is enjoyed by the most in around the world. So therefore, they came back to Kasi. It turns out that they knew each other from school. They once had a crush on each other on school, and when they come back from Kasi, they left Kasi. If you've been in Kasi, you leave Kasi thinking that maybe life will be better wherever you're going. Unfortunately, life wasn't better. So now returning from Kasi, they find out that the situation is even worse. Larato is staying with her mother who's struggling to even pay electricity. She then have a blesser, should I say it's a blesser or a gangster, in Kasi, who is Bobo. Is it Bobo or Bablo? Something like that. Please, I'm sorry for butchering his name, but it's something of that. And then a Preacher also is just going to look for a place to stay in his uncle's house. Things aren't looking great for him as he just doesn't even have a place to stay. So
Yes, he didn't have a place to stay. But for me, just to step in, honestly, I also enjoyed the movie. It was very nice to see how South Africa was portrayed as a whole. I think all the things that we love in South Africa was almost highlighted. The music, also I can also say the struggles of how crime is in South Africa. It was also highlighted, not to show that it's only all about crime. It's also about music. It's also about food. It's also, the whole South Africa. We are a vibe. So I like that about the movie. And honestly speaking, getting back to the movie, I felt like it kind of showed the harshness of how the crime is. I think it was a little bit extreme. I think for you couldn't even watch some of the harsh things that happened on the movie, and we can't even say it, guys. Just to sort of, if you want to see the movie, you will see that it's really a horror that has happened on the movie. It happened by the time when both of them, as she already said, that they were in love from way back. The girl got shot, and he had to be there for her. And by the time when she got shot, it was the time when the guys were doing the robbery, And the guy have decided to do robbery coming from doing music. I mean, he was a rapper who didn't make it, but now he was doing robberies. And the very same person that is doing robberies for, which is some sort of a king or a boss, if you may call it, you may decide to call it him a bigger criminal in the area that was ruling the town, because he was even bribing police. He was like almost ruling the Kasi. So he was almost in control of the young boys, in which he was in control of this boy when he was trying to make money just to be able to start over. And also on the girl side, he was also in control of her, because they were trying to save their house, and then she ended up having to do horrific things with him. So yes, so the movie was very nice, guys, I must say. It's not really just only about piano. It's not really, we were expecting that we're gonna see a lot of piano artists and all that. Yes, we did see some of the artists. We saw the dancers. We saw that
The
boy,
robots.
robot boy. Yes, he was
Yes.
there. We saw some of the cast that were very very nice. Is also the guy that was acting as the criminal, was the guy who acted on the Queen as well. He acted as Tato's father, for those who remember. There were a lot of, and also that Zulu guy, he also acted on this Zulu story that played of Shaka Zulu.
Yes, 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 yes.
He
It's played
acted, he
on
acted on what
many
is,
Zulu stories, including Shaka.
yes, Shaka Ilembe, he acted
Yes.
there. So the story is very nice, guys. I will encourage for you to watch it. I believe that this is one of the Netflix movie that is sort of gonna blow up. It's sort of gonna, people are gonna really really enjoy it, in my opinion.
Yeah, for me it was not really nice. I mean, it was okay. I give it a 2 if I'm being honest, a 2 over 10.
I don't believe so.
I know you could easily fall asleep while you're watching, as much as they did, I feel like the actors Questa was not giving enough affection. The boy who was a Rasta guy, I mean, he has been in the acting industry for some time, but he was just not giving it. For me, he did not give me what I needed to see from a boy who's maybe breaking bad, being into this gangster.
How about Lerato? Because I felt
No,
like
she gave me that one. She gave me a performance.
she's an actor that we don't know, and we didn't look up for her real name, unfortunately. But I felt like she really really acted as a new actor in South Africa that we don't know.
Yeah, she's Buntle. I think her real name is Buntle, and she's Pretty Ugly's wife. We'll show you a picture right here, and she is like a choreographer in reality. So with her dancing move, it shows that it's something that she really does for a living. And also for acting, I think it's her first acting gig, if it's not her second. Honestly, she gave me what I needed to see. She put her all in that performance. Hi, the movie overall, it's 2%. It's 2 over 10 for me.
You think that this movie won't trend?
No, it's made
I
trend,
But I
but
can bet on you on that this movie is going to trend.
trending and it's being interesting or nice or entertaining is two different things. It can trend that people are talking about it. They are talking as if like, how did they found the movie? Then it will trend.
But for you, what is the biggest highlight of this movie, if we can say that? Maybe what the movie is all about. What is the highlight of, or key points? Maybe if you can just give two key points that you can say that this movie, because for me, I can say that this movie highlight South Africa as a whole, the struggle, the pain, and also the good times when it comes to the dancing and the piano, and how South Africa is in Kasi. I feel like those are the points for me.
Yeah, me too. I feel like it was showing us a structure of Kasi. It highlights the struggles of young people who are trying to make it out of Kasi. and it also highlights the obstruction that you will face. There are always crimes, there are always poverty that will push you to do things that you don't really want to do, but just because you are stranded and you are trying to make ends meet, you will then do those things. It just highlights, young people who's just really trying to make it out of Kasi, and you are not from a wealthy family.
Yeah, guys, as for me, this movie out of 10, oh, did you say 2 out of 10?
Yes, true.
Okay, for me, out of 10, we all have different opinions. And I felt like the reason why I even said that let's review this movie is because I give it a 7.
Hmm.
Honestly, I give it a 7. And I'm being honest, guys. You know I'm blindly honest when it comes to movies. If it's boring, I won't even do a review. Maybe I must start doing the reviews of also movies that were boring to me. So maybe that's gonna let you know that I'm brutally honest. So for me, I give it a 7. I feel like even the graphics and I saw some of the mistakes with the cameras were in the beginning, but I think when it moved on, I think the director really did well when it comes to the cameras and how he directed the movie. So guys, please subscribe, like, share, and watch the movie as well. Just enjoy the movie. It's a South African movie, meaning that if you are in South Africa, you'll definitely see it in different ways. If you are not in South Africa, obviously you'll also see it in different ways because you'll be knowing how other people live. And I feel like because it's so different, if I was in another country, I feel like I can really, really enjoy this movie because as a South African yourself, you will feel that maybe it's deserved too because you are used to music, you know it, you are used to many stuff that were being done. The dances, you I didn't enjoy the dances, I must say. The way that they were dancing, I felt like the camera was being moving too fast. We didn't even see the nice styles. So I feel like if you are not that South African, you can definitely maybe enjoy it. And I think that's it for this one, guys. Let's meet on the next one. Cheers.
Peace.